Right, hopefully you'll get some people on in a minute. So I'll be starting this from exactly where I finished yesterday. I don't really have as much of a time constraint today. So if I'm playing it, you know, and it goes over an hour or whatever, that's fine. If we'll just end it at a good place to end the stream. It's like comic book things. Right. Quick flick through while I'm waiting for people to join. Right, let's play the actual game. Yeah, I'm good, thank you today. Weather's been quite nice. Got a load of jobs done around the house, which is always good. Especially when they're done before a stream, so I don't have to stop a stream to do them. And I'm hoping to at least start filming that hazmat video tomorrow now. Just because I've not got that much on tomorrow. I'll just pause the game a second while I'm waiting for people to join. Although I'm not going to actually spend that long waiting, so you know, if it's only you on when the stream starts, so be it, but we'll give them like another minute or so before I do anything major in the game. Yeah, the only problem with doing a video like that is they're quite difficult to film, because obviously those suits are designed for other people to help put you in and out of them and all that, so like filming them and all that, if you're doing it by yourself, is quite difficult. Last time I did one of those big like inflatable hazmat suit videos, I was like round a friend's where he could actually use all the camera and that, and then you know, he could make sure I was like zipped in it properly and that, and this time I'm not going to actually have anybody around to help me do it, so it's one of those things where I'll just have to try and do a video as best I can, you know, by myself with it. Anyway, shall we get started? Yeah, you're saying if it's a regular CBRN suit, they're not too bad, but the actual like, inflatable hazmat style suits are a lot more difficult. Are we going this way now? That's what I was waiting for.
We're on the second story. We need backup. Yeah, bring it on, sucker.
Oh shit, I was just adjusting my game volume and I got killed. Let's try that again. They're actually just easier to shoot, aren't they? Wrenches, they're quite weak.
We're on the second story. We need backup. Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Seriously, now. Let's move out.
Oh, it's doing that stupid overlay thing again. I'm not going to open that because that can break the game. Oh, that's a shame, Traplord. I've not actually tried the co-op or anything. Does the actual online work? I haven't tried it. But yeah, it's typical of Microsoft to half-arse something, even if it's like the actual remaster graphically looks good. It doesn't surprise me that the matchmaking and that's bollocks. Although I wonder if you could actually get around that using something like Hamachi and like forcing it, you know, to co-op 2 people using like a virtual LAN kind of thing.
Get up here, will ya?
Yeah, waste of using that animation, but not there then. Oh right, yeah, it is there, just sort of not going outside. Alright, Tooth Fairy, hope you're alright. Or maybe you can't even hit that guy if he's meant to have a bat rim run. That's a bit cheesy. Preempted that, didn't it? Kind of seems like the revolver's a bit wasted on the boomer, seeing as how much damage it does to the regular guys. Are you inside? Yep. I see that AI is beaten by the staircase. That one's not even coming up. Just run back down again. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Well done, Tooth Fairy. Alright, Regiv. So I was a bit busy concentrating on the game there. See if I even can work out which way I'm meant to be going to get to the back of the house. Oh yeah, because I think the door was shut here, wasn't it, before, when we originally came through the house. Yeah. Just have to loop right around now to get out. Oh, I've never seen Umbrella Academy, but yeah, I like the Rack 63. I want to revolve around and more equal than one thing. Was that the hole? Yeah, in the way. That's not. Oh, get out of my way. That's not made it. I have a feeling that bit's actually different on the original like Xbox version. I have a feeling you're like inside a room in the house and most of that bit. Now this is the like extra chapter that was only in the original PC release and in the remaster now coming up. Because when I was playing this, I was like, I don't remember any of this bit. Why don't I remember this bit? And it was because it wasn't in the original 360 version. So yeah, there's like an extra chapter, an entire new chapter that's on the this version of the game.
Control, this is Delta. We're out and we have the mapping data. Over.
The train is leaving now. The light mass bomb is mounted and ready to deploy.
Wait, the bomb is on a train?
Affirmative. Command identified an emulsion sinkhole as our primary target. The train's going to deliver the bomb. Your targeting data will do the rest.
So where to now?
You'll rendezvous with the train at Timgad Station.
Copy that.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure on the original version you immediately are at the train station now, aren't you? Trying to board the train. You don't have any of this stuff where you have to lower the bridge and then fight the giant thing. Let's check I'm caught up with the comments for a moment. I think I'm caught up with the comments. I'm just going to have some water in a second. My throat's been getting quite dry today. I don't know if it's like worse pollen today than it was the other day. That'd probably be why it feels a bit scratchy and itchy. Itchy and scratchy. Yeah, my hay fever's been quite good the last few days. Today it's not felt sneezy, it's just felt like, you know, an itchy sore throat sort of thing. Yeah, it might just be today I've got a load of pollen down my throat or something, Rajiv. So it feels more like you want to keep clearing your throat kind of thing, which is quite irritating. So yeah, if you played the original on 360, you won't recognise any of this bit. Because yeah, this confused the hell out of me when I was first playing this remaster. I was like, I don't remember this bit at all, why don't I remember this bit? And it was because apparently at first was done on like the PC version that, you know, as I've said before, did really badly. Because Microsoft fucked up their own PC release. And then eventually, when they did the remaster, they included all like the extra chapter in there. So basically this is like a chapter that they've just sandwiched between, so it's almost like we'd call like a director's cut bit, isn't it? I don't know. I assume it was originally planned for the game, because some of like the stuff that's in the concept art's in it. But there's every single one of those fuckers down on it. Bomb's not relevant. I didn't want to fucking hammer burst, I wanted to get the other guy up. Oh no, they all fucking down. I have a gun I don't want to use. Not that I dislike the hammer burst particularly, it's just I wanted to keep my lancer over it. I fucking use a revolver. They all instantly get up, just like, we're doing this.
This is bullshit. They were waiting for us. They know what we're doing. Control, this is Delta. We're stuck in an open drawbridge. We need to restore power to this sector. Please advise.
Copy that, Delta. Stand by. I see downed electrical lines near your location. Follow the waterfront to Nassau Memorial Park and attempt to repair.
Roger that. Don, you're with me. Bear, Cole, you two guard the ATC. There's gotta be another way. Bear, my squad, my call. Be ready to move as soon as the power comes back online. Whatever, boss man.
I want to swap this, don't I, for a lancer again as soon as I find a lancer laying on the floor.
You sounded just like your old man.
Yeah, screw my old man. He thought he could prevent this war. Look what happened.
Yeah, well, now he's making things now.
So now, I don't think he'd
Because I think it was when I really got to this bit, I was like, I don't recognise this at all. Like some sort of shanty town, you know, like bar area kind of thing. It's like, what's this? This wasn't in Gears of War. But yeah, it's because it's like the cut content from the original game. And I'll still keep this open shotgun. I suppose one of the first of these kills are rep, that's all right. I've got buttons now. Oh, they're coming from both sides, okay. Oh, that's thanks for helping me standing up there. Oh. Yeah, I might stick with a handburst a bit longer, because the thing is, the coolest bit about the Lance is the chainsaw bayonet, but the thing is, that's actually not that practical, because you keep getting interrupted if you get damaged while you're trying to rev it up. For the most part, yeah, most airlines shouldn't have any rules against you having it in, like, your regular luggage. I mean, I imagine it might weird people out if they scanned it, but as long as you're not in a country where all gas masks are illegal or some really weird shit like that, and you just went to a country, bought a mask, stuck it in your luggage and took it out, I can't see why that would be a problem at all. Like I said, there's some stuff which is a big no-no, like weapon-wise, to do with like that in your luggage, but I don't think gas masks will ever cause that problem, although it might still make people think, why are you doing that? Maybe since Corona that's actually less of an issue, I don't know. Oh, have I been stuck with something? Oh, I see, we don't want to go past that point because there's a troika behind us, or a machine gun list. Let's bounce it like that. Now it's definitely not active. Right, I was going to say that's a clock, isn't it? Not a dartboard. I was going to say the dartboards are really off in this if these like ultra humongous roided guys don't meet the height of a dartboard. Like what Mike would say, but yeah. Should be completely, because they're not even on the American ITAR list. So you could buy it from an American on eBay and have it shipped. It's just like some people, for whatever reasons, like customs think it's not illegal, like, you know, illegal when it isn't. But if you actually had an M17A2, that would probably cause even less issues, because there's not like that many metal bits in the mask. So it's not like there's filters and stuff that, you know, people think, oh, on an X-ray that looks dodgy or whatever. Oh, that guy's just stood against the wall. I might as well just keep the hammer burst, because it's actually not as bad as I remember it being, and considering the fact that every locust basically has ammo for it. Why not? Alright, Hype.
What's up? Gotta be close to those power lines.
This is actually kind of an interesting bit of the game, Hype, because it's not in the original release of it. This was like an exclusive level at the moment for the PC release, and the PC release died because Microsoft completely fucked up the DRM on it when they first released it. So it was only until like the remaster people actually kind of knew this as a thing. Because when I first played this remaster, I was like, I don't remember this level at all. And yeah, it's because it wasn't in the original game. If you didn't hear, Hype, I was in a car accident last week, but thankfully, other than being like bruised up and quite shaken up, I'm alright. Nobody else is injured or like killed or anything. But like obviously my insurance premium is going to go up a bit. But the good thing is, like, you know, I'm not under any like legal problems, because obviously I was completely sober and everything while driving. It was just you know, avoiding another car to avoid a like worse accident, and yeah, completely smashed the fucking front of my car up, and you know, got quite bruised and whiplashed and that. But the Dacia's crumple zone did its job. So, you know, my legs and everything are alright, I'm not shattered. And it was drivable to get it home, so it's, because the police said, yeah, you can drive it home or get a relative to drive it home for you when I was in hospital. So, I'm hoping that means it doesn't need to be a write-off and they can actually repair it. Because it seems like everything under the actual, like, cosmetics of the front are alright. But, you know, it's just, obviously, all of, like, the front bumpers and that completely crushed in. So it's mostly cosmetic, I'd imagine. The biggest inconvenience at the moment is the driver's door. You can't open that properly, where obviously a bit of it crumpled in on the door thing. If I remember, I'll send you a picture on Discord later of what it looks like at the moment. Is he still alive? Oh yes, because you have to get the grenades behind the MG nest for it to kill. I can just do that. Yeah, like I said, the main thing is for a few days I was really shaken up by it, because, you know, it's like started off as a regular day, then all of a sudden you end up in, you know, crashing in hospital and everything. But yeah, they'll go up a bit, but yeah, it will be manageable. And like I was saying, the thing I keep reminding myself, and, you know, the smarter people I talk to remind me, is the fact that, like, you know, you or nobody else was seriously hurt. Because, you know, a car can be replaced, a person can't, basically. And I think that's a pretty good way of looking at it. Because, you know, I've spoken to a few people, but like, oh, the insurance premiums, that's all they're thinking about. And it's like, yeah, I'm more concerned about the fact that, you know, I didn't hit anybody's cat or dog or, you know, a person. And the worst bit about it, though, was the fucking dash cam broke in the impact, and it fucked the SD card up, so I haven't got the registration of the guy that forced me off the road. But, you know, swings and roundabouts. When I next get a dash cam, I'll get a rear dash cam as well, just so there's an extra one that potentially will get somebody's rear registration if they drive past. Might be, but I'm kind of doubting it because the actual SD, like the micro SD, got a bit crushed in the actual thing, if that makes sense. Because what happened is like the actual dash cam came away from the window and then sort of got slightly crumpled in on itself when it. So like, you know, there's the bit at the back of the dash cam that sticks to the window. That's still on the window, but then the casing of the dash cam ripped open and everything just kind of went everywhere. Yeah, it's because contacts, it might be worth it, but like I say, because the insurance stuff is already in the process of going through, I'm not going to delay it to find out, but it might just be interesting, like you say, as a kind of recovery thing. Now I'm just going to pause and have another drink of water. But yeah, that's the thing that annoys me about stuff that uses micro SD cards. This is the reason I really much prefer proper SD cards. Because proper SD cards are so much more durable than fucking micro SDs. You know, in terms of just like the size of the contacts and how well they click in and click out of things, rather than just kind of bodge pushing them in that most micro SDs seem to do. Yeah, because they might do it to somebody else, exactly, that's the main thing. Yeah, the person that called the ambulance for me wasn't like the person that forced me off the road, they just drove off. The person that, you know, called the ambulance was like one of the other, either like one of the other drivers coming the other way that saw it happen but didn't get their registration plate, or it might have just been like one of the people that was, you know, just a pedestrian near the road. If you mean a British Mickey Mouse mask, yes. Like the children's respirator thing. If you mean the American one, no. Why is there like some Roman looking dude or whatever? Sorry, I'm getting... Oh, yeah, that was lucky, I almost got killed. Instead, why is there some Roman looking dude there? Even though the sword doesn't look Roman, but whatever, like the Kyrios looks Roman. They've got like quite a strange aesthetic for this, even though the guys run around in power armour. Yeah, actually, I'm not taking a lot of back. I'm actually really liking this burst fire gun now. Or they just see how fucking stupid we are as a species. But yeah, like I was saying, out of all the camcorders I've had, this is the main thing I've known from just owning camcorders, is all the camcorders I've had that have used micro SD cards, you have a lot more problems in terms of just lots of time cards not fitting properly, you know, not working. You have, like you said, a lot more heatsink problems. I've always had more corruption problems on them. It's just, in general, my favourite cameras I've had have always been the ones that use just full-size SD cards. I don't care that they're bigger, especially when the device is big enough that it should make a difference anyway. Because my dashcam could easily fit an SD card in it, especially when I saw all the, like, you know, amount of wasted space in it when the ripped apart. So it's like, why didn't you just put an SD fucking socket in and be done with it? Oh, is the SD card and micro SD made by different countries? Or you're on about something else there in the comments? Right, where are we meant to be going, or is there still some locust alive that's stopping us progressing? Because like the cool music's still playing, I assume that means there's an enemy alive somewhere. Oh, he's shooting us. Found where it is. Oh, is the enemy fucking not spawned properly and it's fucked the game up? Oh, no, there you are. I don't want the Nasher shotgun, I want my hammer burst back. Oh, no, don't do a cutscene now and change my gun. Oh, no. Yeah, the Canon camcorder uses 2 SD cards. It's got a slot, like A and B slot for SD cards. Or, you know, SDXCs, or whatever you want to call them, but, you know, proper SD cards, not micro SDs. Whereas, like, all, like, the Sony camcorders and that, and I've used before, have always been micro SD. And they keep having so many problems of, you know, like, you actually always have to attach the camera via USB to a computer to take the stuff off, because trying to take out and put in the micro SDs breaks the slot after a while. You know, those sort of problems. Right, great, I'm trapped with guns I don't want to use now because I picked one gun up by accident right before a cutscene. Oh, I could deal with those enemies better if it hadn't let me switch my gun at the last minute. Ah, revolver's still great. Oh good, a gun I want to use.
Let's grab some ammo. Shit, we got a grab hold! Keep him away from Jack.
Seems more like a House of the Dead bit than Gears of War. Oh great, now I'm out of ammo. Oh, it's an ammo box there. I'll grab it. Oh, so we didn't actually have to kill it, it just automatically just seals us in. I think it's 16, it's one that was on Steam a while ago. I bought it because the previous version of Vegas I was using couldn't do 4K. This one can, but I still don't really use it for 4K because it's not very good at 4K. So it's where it's no longer owned by Sony. I think it's Magic's Vegas now, whatever, it's still called Vegas. But it's 16. Like, so the newer ones are probably better just in terms of like all the codecs they come pre-installed with and everything. Oh yeah, they just magically revive themselves when you kill all the enemies or get to a convenient checkpoint. I think I did balconies last time I played. Not the main hall, but fuck it, let's do balconies just because we have the height advantage.
Check the main hall for a back door.
Stage fire. I'm a bit more concerned at the moment dealing with the actual guys shooting at me. Shoot down the walls. What does he mean by shoot down the walls? Prop walls? I don't quite understand. Yes, I know you're saying shoot down the walls. What do you mean by the walls? The prop walls or what? Wall support. Okay. Hang on. Yeah. Right, let's very clearly see what they mean by wall support. They mean a little change? Yes, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, at some point I might upgrade to another one. It just depends. But yeah, the main thing you notice now and again if you have a really old version of Vegas and then buy a new one is just because like the like rendering codecs or whatever you want to call them are so much better that you know how much faster your rendering goes. I really noticed that between upgrading from whichever Vegas I was on before to Vegas 16 or whatever it was, in terms of you know, like just how much it cut down the render time because it can just better utilise hardware to do a render. Yeah, it's the sort of thing that I might add to a wish list, and then if it's on sale at a good price, just pick it up. But sometimes it's just also because they're a bit more reliable and don't crash as much, you know, because they just work with more modern hardware, just more efficiently, each new version.
This is Delta. Do you read? Shit's still out. Okay, the only way we can catch that train is with Anya's help. So re-establishing comlink is our top priority. Let's find that cedar.
Finish some of my water off. Oh yeah, that'd be very interesting. I might just run to the toilet in a second as well, just because I'm going to be streaming this bit for a bit longer, because this chapter's quite long. Like I said, it's the sort of cut content chapter from the game, so although a lot of the bits aren't really as good in quality as a lot of the other bits of the game, it's still quite an interesting chapter in terms of, you know, how long they originally wanted the original 360 version to be and then had to cut a load of shit out. So they just sort of polished it up well enough for the sort of PC and then the remaster release. Right, be right back. Hopefully not too long away, Big Mac. If you didn't hear the other day, I'm back, by the way. I was in a car accident last week, so that's kind of fucked up a load of my timetable for doing stuff, just because so much of last week's just been recovery and then insurance stuff. But yeah, the musket's an easy video to do. I just want to really do that CBRN inflatable hazmat suit thing first, just because that's kind of more like an item I'm being lent to do a video on, not my own thing. Windows shopping is the name of the chapter, I think. Yeah, like I was saying to people before, bruised, mentally shaken up. I'm getting over the mental shake-up the more like all the insurance stuff gets sorted, you know, every day that I've not been hit by a car since. But yeah, I do want to do a video on the musket, don't get me wrong, because I fucking bought that musket. I do want to do a video on it. It's just at the moment I've been a bit, you know, preoccupied with stuff. And at the moment video games are quite nice because they help distract my brain. That's one of the turret looking guys. Oh, I see, he's come off his turret as a way to actually attack us. Oh, I'm dead. Get my way, you fucking idiot AI. There we go. Lots of things are weirdly high. I don't know the actual reason. I mean, we have awful inflation as it is. Again, Brexit's to blame for some of that, but it's also used as an excuse for lots of companies when they just want to charge extra for anything. I'm just going to turn the music down a bit because it is so much louder than everything else. I know the music's my favourite bit, the audio in this game, but still. Let's put the music down to +3 then, not +5. Yeah, like, some of the stuff's insane. Like, I can get sometimes where you might get a couple of £100 difference in different regions, but yeah, like, doubling the price is crazy. Obviously, bear in mind we have fucking VAT in the UK, so you're charged 20% of an item's value as tax. That'd be a much better way of doing it, thank you. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of things, like if they would cost, say, £500, you're then paying an extra £100 on top of that because of VAT. Oh, that'd be cool. I can always try and book holiday off, because my actual birthday's in October, so I'm free then, because I booked that off work. But I've got free time, I've got a load of holiday days to use up, and I'm just randomly like picking weekends. So I could always pick, you know, times then. Obviously it'd be more handy if I had my car back by then, but at the moment, you know, I don't know exactly if that's going to be repaired or written off or whatever. But the public transport's not too bad where I am. If you go to London, there's a direct train line between London and Oxford, and then there's bus services. Yeah, the only annoying thing they were saying is at the moment there's apparently, because I've heard this on the news and stuff, so it's not like my insurance bullshitting me, there's apparently like another global car parts shortage sort of thing. So they were saying that, you know, like stuff that should take 2 weeks has been extended to like 4 to 6 weeks now, because of like certain parts, if you require those parts, are just taking ages to get shipped to factories and like, you know, repair shops and everything. I'd still recommend Dacia, because like I said, I've had it since 2018. You know, and it's served me well all that time, and it turns out if it is involved in the crash, yes, it does keep the people inside alive, you know. Again, it wasn't a massively high-speed collision, but the crumple zone did its job, you know, like what it's meant to do. Like, I don't think it's Volvo tough, but it's you know, it did its job. Like, it's still drivable after everything. Yeah, don't repeat yourself. AI over and over and over. How do I blow a truck? I just shoot it over and over and over. Oh yes, good. We work hard and we play hard. Everybody dance now.
What's the status of it?
Not good. The locusts are on board. They're throwing our guards onto the tracks. According to grid power levels, your bridge is still inoperable.
Options.
You're close to Timgad Central Energy. If power can be restored, that will be the place to do it.
Roger that. We're headed there now. Incoming fire!
That again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, cheers, you too. And I'll try and remember to send you a picture later of what my car ended up looking like.
Incoming fire!
Christ follower says the arrival. Dom, get out the fucking way, you retarded AI. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to use that word. Exceptionally special person AI. You're blocking the only little bit I can get through because you've taken cover there. No, you can't shoot your teammates. Damn it. Can I grenade him? Oh. Right, I'll have to restart from the checkpoint anyway. I need to beat the AI across before they block my path. Oh, come on then. Well, it's the last checkpoint. Please don't tell me I have to do that bit of that tiny little bit again when the AI gets stuck. Oh, I do. Great. Tell you what, I might end the stream here. So, there's hopefully not that much left of this chapter. I think you have to do a bit in the power station. And then there's sort of like a boss bit. But then the last bit of the game isn't that long. So hopefully tomorrow I might get a chance to finish this. But like I said, I'm just getting to the point now of getting frustrated because the AI keeps derping in this one little bit. But yeah, anyway, see you all. I'll hopefully be on tomorrow. I really want to get that sort of inflatable hazmat suit video done soon. But like I said, I've not really had the time recently because of all my current events. But yeah, have a good day everybody, and see you all soon. And I think I have to exit the game, won't I, to end the stream because of it's not actually having a windowless mode.